We are live. It is a market bloodbath. Let me get all this stuff set up and we are going to start looking at some stuff. Holy cow. Give me a second, guys, and we'll get this all set up. Make sure I got everything going. Let's see here. Let me get this set up. This is crazy. It's taking me a while. Just a second, guys. I will get this set up right now. Let's see here. I don't know if there's anybody watching right now. No, we are live though. Save. All right, all right. Bring up some stuff. Nobody in here yet. Let me get the deets real quick. All right. All right, let me get some. What's going on? What's going on? We are live. It is a market bloodbath. Just getting everything set up right now, and we are going to watch and see what's going on. We got the 1 minute going crazy. Let's see here. Boom, right here. Bitcoin dumped 6% in a matter of 43 minutes, not even 43 minutes. And then, what's up, Crypto King? And boom, and you can see we are coming right back up to this level right here. Let's see here. Let's bring in the 4 hour. Boom. Look at that. That is crazy. Coming right across. So this spider line right here, this yellow dot is the daily trend, or the weekly trend, I should say. Boom. You can see we come right back down to the weekly uptrend. You know, we flipped it last week and we come right back down to it right now. Let's get rid of this stuff. Everything's going crazy. Anybody Hope you guys were able to jump in on a long. I was floundering. I was trying to add money to Coinbase. It wasn't letting me add money. Let's get this better. Okay. And I went to my MEXC account, only had a few $100 in there, opened up a long, boom, killed it. Now we're sitting at, let's see here, Cardano. So Bitcoin is trying to come back. Let's go to the 15-minute. Come on. Everything is like, even Trading View does not want to work right. Look at how slow the reaction is right there. Let me put this on mute real quick. I figured I'd come on here tonight at 5 p.m. PST, and I'm going to talk about, that we hit our target, right? That we hit our target right here in this red zone, and then bam, this happened, right? Boom, blew right through it, and now everything is floundering. So let's take a look. Let's bring up CNBC. Let's see exactly what is going on. Ooh, the Dow. So the Dow is down 878 points. S&P's down 182. NASDAQ's down 820. Russell K is down 74. But this is what's crazy. Look at that. The VIX. The VIX is up 31%. It was already up 26% with people expecting a lot of volatility. Well, nobody thought that Trump was going to crash the market again. As a matter of fact, let me add that to the title here. Market bloodbath. Trump crashes crypto again. Right? Because this ain't the first time he's done this. Some crazy off the wall stuff. All right. So we are live. Title's been changed. I see some people coming in and out. I don't know, whoever that one lone survivor that's staying in here, I appreciate it. Let's go and let's take a look. CNBC. Let's see if Trump is talking. What we have to do. Oops.
But right now, D.C. is one of the safest places in the whole country. The restaurants are booming. They're opening up new restaurants. The restaurants were all closing. Now you can't get into a restaurant. They're opening up new restaurants. It took 12 days for us. We sent in.
Oh, wow. He's been on for quite a while.
Not politically correct military.
So let's go back. Let's go back to the beginning.
On things based on merit. Than what it was.
There we go.
Just a year ago. So that's a big thing. And when the oil comes down, everything comes down. It's pretty.
Let's see what Trump is saying.
AstraZeneca, the largest pharmaceutical manufacturer in the
United Kingdom, about China,
is committing to offer Americans major discounts on their vast catalog of prescription drugs. One of the great companies, by the way.
Here.
And a most favored nations pricing.
I will keep an eye on the market over here while we see what Trump has to say.
Whatever the lowest price anywhere in the world is, that's what you're going to be paying. And I had it going very well in my first term, but we were interrupted by a rigged election, so I was unable to carry it forward. We started it, but this was something one of the reasons I wanted to run again was we had to have favored nations where the world is not going to be paying just a fraction, just a tiny fraction of what we were paying. I want to thank CEO Pascal Soriot, a very highly respected, one of the most respected men in business and certainly in the industry, for joining us today, as well as Secretary Howard Lutnick, Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., CMS Administrator Mehmet Oz, FDA Commissioner.
We'll switch back, but for now, we are going. What's going on here? Why is that? I don't understand. All right, let's take a look. So um, so we got Cardano here on the 5 minutes. Hopefully we need the 5 minutes to do some kind of flag like this. See if it can hold. Bring us back up to about 90 cents. That would be freaking awesome. Let's check out SWE. SWE's kind of in the same thing. I think people are buying the dip. The people that know that crypto is still the future are buying the dip, but the people that are scared, what they're doing is they're coming in and they're stopping it from going higher because they are selling. They're selling because they what's he saying? Oh, I'm still talking about drug prices. So, and if we follow this wick, if we come out of this, out of the 5 minute, we could see another 60% bump to get us back up to 396. I don't think we're gonna go back up to 396, but hell, even if we can get back to this 317 level, this three where we were before the crash, it's another 29%. So let's see what's going on here. Bring up Coin Glass. 7 billion wiped out. 7 billion wiped out in 1 hour. Ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous. So now we're at 2 billion. So it's rotated. But look at that. $10 billion wiped out in the past 24 hours. 9 billion in the past 4. Freaking unbelievable. Man. Well, we only got one person in here. I'm going to assume that's Crypto King. I can see his name right there. Let's go back. Let's see here. I got to check some stuff. You see at 112. All right. But damn, this is a fire sale. If you guys, man, if if you guys have conviction, now is the time to pick some up. This is not going to last. This is just everybody freaking out. We did need a market reset, but damn, we didn't need a reset like this, right? So, what's going on here? It looks like Bitcoin is losing a little steam. Can't even get back above the 21 on the 5 minute. Let's get the 15 minute. So 15 minute, we're kind of topped out. Just hit us with a bearish engulfing candlestick. I think a lot of people are on TradingView right now because this is just not reacting. Unless it's my internet. It looks like YouTube is glitching over here too on this Trump thing. Or yeah, he ain't talking about nothing over here. Let's see here. Yeah, let me scroll through this. He's just talking about R&D. I don't see anything. All right. All right. We don't need to watch him anymore. He's not going to say anything. But what we can do, let's see here. Nobody watching. Nobody watching. Let's see here. Ooh, an insider opened a trade 30 minutes before Trump closed his trade for 104 plus 88, equaling 192 million in profit. That is crazy. And didn't we see? So I seen something earlier today about somebody opening a $1 billion short. And then freaking Trump announces the tariff, and then everybody starts shorting. And here we are, right? So this is crazy. Are we falling out of this? As long as we stay in this, as long as we can stay in this right here. Apparently YouTube doesn't like my my title or something. We're not getting any views. Only had 2 views. Nobody's on here right now. Let's look at the dashboard. Let's see what's going on here. Video this morning only got 4 views. Well, is the worst of it over? I'm not too sure. All right. Well, I guess that is it. Maybe I should have waited and just went live. Maybe I should have just went live. So is this a taco trade opportunity, or will Trump follow through? Quick recovery. I'm going to say quick recovery. There is just too much. U.S. needs to buy Bitcoin now more than ever. I agree. If you lived through 2022, you know that this is just a stunt to get paper hands to fold. I do agree with that. This is the big boys getting you out of crypto. He's talking about investments here. Let's see here. October 2025 bear market is already over. As I said a few days ago, it will pay to have emotional control in the coming months, given the anticipated market volatility. That is a fact. It's like the longer he talks, I wonder if they halted trading. Let's see. What does pre-market look like? Wow. Is that right? Pre-market, the Dow. Trump puts extra 100% tariff on China imports, adds exports controls on critical software. That's from last night. 5:39 Eastern. The entire market. Oil's coming down. That's good. We're going to need cheap gas prices. The market keeps collapsing. Uh, 10.9. So that's from yesterday. So is the markets, pre-markets, closing price at 45 for all right. So pre-market should already be up and running. It says 5:39 p.m., 11:18. Trump admin, Qatar Air Force, Wall Street momentum. Oh no. Let's see. Oh, Cardano is just looks like Cardano's about to roll over on the 5-minute. We might get a Bart Simpson and then right back down to 30 cents. That would be horrible, right? You can see Bitcoin can't seem to get back over this trend line. This is the daily or the weekly trend line. Bitcoin can't seem to get back over that. Sitting at about 114,000. If we can't break back over 114,000, it's a wrap. Well, since nobody is watching and nobody seems to be interested, I am going to call it a wrap also. So 23-minute live stream. We're going to go ahead and end the stream.